welcome to a quick look at Soda Dungeon. Soda Dungeon is a weird little game, but it's free to play. It is the booming age of courageous adventurers and dungeons bursting with riches, apparently. Sadly, you happen to be a coward, without a penny to your name, which makes raiding the nearby dungeon somewhat of a challenge. Sitting at the local soda tavern, you wonder if there could be a solution. So let me turn the music off. Right. So, another slow night at the tavern as you ponder your destiny. If only others could be persuaded to do the adventuring for you. Sounds like a very good plan to me. Why, there appears to be quite the hyper fellow over there. Perhaps you should talk to him. The simple principle of this game is you recruit a party of adventurers. It starts out with one guy and send him into the dungeon until he gets beaten up. Then he comes back with riches, so you make some more money so you can recruit better adventurers too, and so on and so forth. So if I click on this guy, Soda Junkie, I ain't scared of nobody, you watch me, let's go, yeah, let's go. Apparently the soda here makes it easy to convince people to do dangerous things for you. Perhaps herein lies a new business model. Interesting. Soda Junkie has joined your party. Check your party at the bottom of the screen. Right, there's my party. Use the party screen to view your stats, change party order, remove a member, or change equipment. But you don't have any equipment yet. Let's see what you can find in the dungeon. So essentially you send your party, which in this case is one Soda Junkie, into the dungeon, which is right there. This guy is really pumped up. He's in the mood for a fight. You follow him into the dungeon. And the loading times are quick, so that's not a big deal. You can hire up to 5 party members. Okay, that disappeared. When it's your character's turn, use the icons at the top to select a skill. Right now you only have a basic strike. Yeah, he's meeting a rat. So if I select that and then tell him to hit the rat, did 1 damage and I got 1 damage back. And I can tell him to do it again. Soda Junkie. Oh man, treasure, I'm invincible. Tip, click directly on an enemy to default your normal attack. Right. This is a big snail. Same principle. I got a whole 3 gold for that. Soda Junkie, I didn't even feel nothing. Oh yeah, intelligent grammar as well. And now a ferocious wee rabbit. Cue Monty Python references. Who's doing 2 damage to me at a time, whereas I'm doing 1 to him. And I managed to kill him and get 4 gold for that. Soda Junkie. Hey, I don't feel so good. Your health is low, but don't worry, defeat is just part of the process. And now I get to take 2 enemies on at once with 1 Soda Junkie. Yeah, he's down to 1 health. And then, Soda Junkie. Oh my god, what am I going to do? I don't want to die. I have a wife and kids. Aye! And he runs away. Your party has been wiped out, but your fighter left all his loot behind. Grab it and head back to the tavern. So that earned 13 gold. 4 enemies slain. Didn't find any items. When you kill enemies, they drop gold, and they may also drop a sack which contains items. It seems an opportunity has presented itself. Maybe you should try again. And this is the principle. Different Soda Junkie. He cost nothing to hire. Yeah, so it says this guy's a Soda Junkie, not a fighter. Use as a last resort. Soda Junkie has joined the party. Sometimes these crazies bring an item or 2 along with them. Check your equipment at the party screen or head back to the dungeon. So apparently he's taking a bottle and a stool. So that's the offensive weapon. That appears to be the defensive weapon. And again, you head back to the dungeon. You start at exactly the same place you started last time. Exactly the same enemies. This time I'm doing 2 damage to him, and apparently he's got more health than last time. I killed the ferocious wee rabbit. Now at this stage, you don't know how many hit points these things have got. And now level 5 and every 5 levels you get a reasonable sized beastie, and every 10 levels you get a big beastie. Oh, managed to get him, and I've got a sack there, which means that I found an item. And then I got beaten up by a ferocious chicken. So now I found a wooden sword. Talk of your questing has spread. It looks like some people in the tavern would like a word with you. Okay. Shopkeeper. Greetings, adventurer. Well, patron of adventures. Shopkeeper. I'm a travelling salesman who may be able to aid you in your quest, however I have no place to set up shop. Perhaps you could purchase some space for me from the owner. You'll have first dibs on whatever I find. For now though, please enjoy my meagre selection of items. So in theory, use the salmon to purchase new items for your quest. Don't forget to use the tabs to switch item categories. Yes, he has no armour to sell. He has a wooden sword, a shield, and more than that, held items. Lets you see the enemy hit points during a battle. Do I actually have 22 gold? Oh, yes I do. The gold's down in the bottom left hand corner. Right, so I bought one of those. Now if I have a word with the barkeeper, our owner. Hey there friend, looks like you turned a profit with your dungeon scheme. See, I think we can help each other out. Soda Boy here isn't going to get you very far. But if you help me fix the place up a bit, you'll see some new clients coming through. Clients interested in adventuring. What'd you say? Invest in stalls and tables to seat more adventurers. You can hire up to 5 party members for each. Whatever. Increasing your reputation will attract high-profile customers to your establishment. So in theory, I can buy another stall. Stalls and tables mean more adventures to choose from, but they won't take effect until after the next dungeon trip. You can also purchase the beds upgrade to speed up this process. Right. Well, I can't afford to buy a stall. Or another stall. Every one you buy, of these things you buy, the next one that you need to buy is more expensive. But this game, because it's free, also has, if you're willing to spend money, a 99 cent to max out the whole thing. Which I haven't bothered, and you can also, even with a high reputation, you only attract certain customers with the right soda. So at the moment, Peasant, which is the soda I'm selling, it gets these soda junkies. If I go Slurp, I'll get more than the average junkie. Grap, fighters and brawlers, preferred by good standing patrons across the land. Cherry, rumour has it conjurers can't get enough. Healers will travel for that one. There's a whole selection of them. They cost various amounts. So in theory, if I hire this guy for nothing, yes, and it does have an auto equip with the best gear, which at this problem, yes, always auto equip is not a problem. Once you've got more gear, you may want to be more selective. So if I send this guy into the dungeon again and get him as far as possible with his sword and his stool, but now you can see the hit points of the animal because I brought that little stone which tells you. So I hit him for 3 damage and I'm automatically going to kill him. So I'm going to do 3 damage each time. So I normally get the first shot in as well. There are times you are ambushed and don't. Now here I've got a choice of 2 opponents. One has 2 hit points, one has 3, and as far as I remember the rabbit does more damage, so if I take him first I'm only going to get hit by this guy. Now I find out this guy has a total of 8 hit points, so I'm going to have to hit him 3 times. However, that's enough, and another stack with a question mark on it, which means more gear. Oh yes, and you can get critical hits and various other bits. That's the one with 3. The ferocious wee chicken. Yeah, this guy's not going to last much longer, but he might actually last that fight. Now he's doomed. Again, got a wooden sword and a wooden shield this time, and 58 gold. I slayed 15 enemies. Now if you go back in here, if you want to know how to attract new patrons to the tavern, click on the question mark at the top right. Yes, and it will give you require Dr. Slurp and 50 tavern reputation for a ruffian. I want a healer. I need Holy Fizz and 525 reputation. Questing cream soda and 750 for a knight. I have no idea what a rage zerker is, but I haven't got to that point yet. But now, as you can see, I have 2 soda junkies, and they automatically get equipped with the best equipment I've got, and I'll send them back in for the moment. Actually, I will see how far they get. You can also turn on auto on, and they will automatically fight for you. However, I prefer manually controlling things. As you see, because this guy's got a shield, this guy's only got a bar stall, that guy had 1 more health than the second guy. That's what your equipment does. It doesn't actually cause any less damage for their shots. What it does is it increases your hit points, so you can last longer. And so on and so forth. Now I'm just going to see how far I can take these 2 soda junkies. Then I will, because I don't want to keep going back and doing the same thing over and over, I will show you one from my previous save game, which will show you how it goes when it gets further. Oh, and here's the boss. Now I'm going to have to hit him 5 times a piece, because I do 3 damage each, and I don't know if my guys will actually survive that long. He's only doing 3 damage. I got him down to 12 points. And there he goes. And that's the boss at level 10, which got a chunk more gold, and then you get to pick a treasure. You basically open 1 of 3 chests, and I found some iron armor. If you continue to level 11, you get this guy, who, okay, currently just hitting me, but he has the capability of poisoning me. He didn't need to. I got iron armor, wooden sword, and a rock, and 100 gold. Now I'm trying to remember how to, oh yes, that's how you go backwards. So, and you can go back here and you can buy more stuff, recruit more people. Now if I go back to the title, yes, auto save it, and click this one, speak to the wizard if you want to advance the game. My tavern now looks like this, and I have a whole variety of people I can choose from. Now I can hire the knight, and that knight, and I'll hire that healer, and then because I have the bed, I will tell them to go sleep. That way more people will come in. That's a conjurer, and that's another knight. Now if I go to the party member to equip them, yes, this person has demon armor, which has various bonuses. I also have, whatever that is, a demon sword, 50% critical chance for 75% damage. As you see, that guy's going to do 32 damage, that guy's currently going to do 38. Conjurer knight, right. Now again, it will automatically, demon shield. Oh, spike shield, 35% damage reflection, as opposed to my frost shields, which just do 25 hit point improvement. So the other thing, they carry 1 thing. Now this thing, this whatever it is, demon horn, does that. however, I want you to carry that. So I can see that was this thing do. A dark gem. Held item. Target group is likely to miss its next attacks. Yeah, whereas if I take an ice gem, I get 10% damage reduction. Monster meat is 2/2 regeneration. Blue slime helps your magic. And a heal stone, you can actually do some healing. So I will equip them with an ice gem. And this one, this one is my healer. Healers, when they need to do something, use magic. So 15%, yeah, that's magical attacks. That's the one I want. For him is blue slime, so his magic goes up. Magic points go from 40 to 55. The Conjurer can carry two things. That one, which, yeah, 15% chance to invade. That one changes some of his stats downwards, but increases magic significantly. And the glasses, yeah, you don't want those. What's that one? You want to equip that. 15% chance to evade. Yeah, that's a better option. The other thing these guys have got is they have ninja suits, which gives them a chance to evade as well. And see, my Conjurer has a 35 damage when he hits, my healer 38, and these guys 38, and this guy's now got 47. And that's what a more experienced party looks like. Now if I go to the dungeon, I can start at various levels. I'll start at level 50, I'll start, I don't like either of those, to be honest. Well, we'll start at level 50. It costs 50 gold to warp there because I've got a wizard that can warp me to where, so I can avoid having to do the early part of the dungeon. And as you can see, this guy's now got 69 hit points. So they take a little more damage, however my guys are quite well equipped. So, and because these guys are on the right side of the screen, they actually get a 50% bonus to damage when they hit something, because it's basically stabbing it in the back. I have so many buffs and levels up with the armor I have that I should, in theory. That was a mistake. Well, one of these is going to get a hit on me. Not for long. And so on. And that's effectively the game. And to be honest, for a free-to-play game that it cost me nothing, there are microtransactions in it, but they're so minor, and I haven't used any of them, that it's not an obnoxious microtransaction game. I've played 7 hours of this so far to get a party that's this capable, and I've had good fun. Like I say, it cost me nothing. The guy who made this game, I don't know anything about him, but he made a fun game. This is one of those games, the graphics aren't the greatest in the world, the gameplay is not designed to be dazzling, but if you don't know if anybody remembers or has ever seen the original Pool of Radiance, not the remake, it was terrible, but the original one, Secret of the Silver Blades, and the other 4 I think that were in that game series, they were just plain fun. And this is harking back to the games that of that era, the games that Microprose used to make, where the game itself is fun. And beyond that, everything else is secondary, because you're enjoying yourself and you're just trying to get that a little bit further than you did last time, seeing different things that you saw before, and you're having fun doing it. The mechanics are simple, the premise is relatively easy to follow, there is nothing truly stressful about it, and it's just plain fun. So Like I say, I've only played 7 hours of this or so far, and I would recommend this game to anybody that just wanted a fun game. And like I say, it's free. Give it a try. See if you like it. If you don't, it's no big deal. It costs you nothing. If you do like it, you too may find this one of the more enjoyable things you actually get to play this year. Anyway, that's it for this video, and that was a quick look at Soda Dungeon.